Hello, in this tutorial I will show how to create a basic if statement. I'll just start by creating a variable and let's just make it a basic text variable, so there will be no fancy stuff with numbers to begin with. This is the if statement, and it's important that you use double equal signs rather than just a single equal sign, and I'll explain the reason for that later. For now, let's just output some text, and actually I think I will just output the content of the variable like this, and then we can test it. And that's the good part about this software, Eclipse. You can just instantly test your code and it will output down here, and you see the output of the variable or the content. And so about the equal sign, as you can see, when we create a variable we assign it with one equal sign, and if we are just using one equal sign in the if statement, we will actually be assigning the variable or declaring the variable. So, and you see it still outputs the text, the content. So that's why you need to use a double equal sign in if statements. And you can see that we get a notice about an undefined variable if we are just using double equal sign. So I'll just fix this like that, and yeah, okay. So let's create a else if statement. So this is what will happen, or this is actually another check. If you have multiple things you want to check for, you can do it this way. And you can basically create as many as those as you want. Let's just write some random stuff. Yeah, and now let's test it. And as you can see, we still get the test output because we haven't changed the input variable like that. Yeah, so we get the expected output. Yeah, if you want to create a third one, you can just do like this. And again with the echo. But I think let's just test it. So let's try to compare some numbers instead, and because there's some special cases that you have to be aware of when working with numbers. Basically this double equal sign will not work under some circumstances, like this for instance. If you really want to compare the type of the variable, then this will also evaluate to true, because 1 and 0 will both evaluate to true and false respectively. And the way to kind of solve this problem is to simply use 3 equal signs instead of 2. So instead of 2 equal signs you will have 3 equal signs. And as you can see, this will not work, because 1 is not equals to true. I'll just write some output. Yeah, like this. And we got the output. And this is actually what you would expect in most circumstances, I think. So you have to be careful about that. I will just show you with the 0 as well. Like this. Yeah, so I think you get the point now. So let's move on to something more interesting, like if you want to do multiple if statements in a single statement, then you can do it like this. And let's just say we have a name and age, just some random things to show you how it works. I've actually seen different versions of this, but this is just how I usually do it, because it gives a nice syntax, I think, and it's quite easy to remember. You'll just use this ampersand sign to compare multiple or do multiple checks in a single statement, like this. And the good thing about this is that you can easily add more checks to the statement if you have something more to compare. So I'll just add a third one. And if you find this hard to read, you can just style it a bit. Like this. Simply move things around a bit, add some line breaks or whatever. So, okay, yeah. And that's everything I have about if statements. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.